Man, sometimes it just feels like life's always stuck in second gear, like that song. The one song, the opening sequence for the TV show Friends, where it says, like your life is always stuck in the second gear. And honestly, I kind of relate with it a lot because uh, my life just doesn't seem to take off for some reason. So I have all these wild ideas about my life and how it should be. Part of it is probably because I was almost like programmed in that way. So none of my parents went to college, and um, they, in fact, uh, they even didn't kind of finish high school. And I was like really good in school, so I was like always programmed to do this, do that, achieve great success in life. And everybody in the extended friend circle of my parents would just pile on their expectations on me, be like, oh, you're gonna do great, you should get this job and study this, and you'll make a bunch of money and whatnot. And I think I internalized it so much that it almost became my identity, that I wanted to achieve all these things. And somehow life sort of played along and it took me to this peak, but then just threw me fall threw me flat on my face again, is what I was trying to say, by the way. So anyway, again, like I never could just rise up as I wanted to again. And it almost feels like, excuse me. So for the most part, I was like very depressed about that, about my life not just continuing to follow that trajectory. And I still, somewhere deep inside, I think I still want to just make it so that it somehow catches on to that trajectory that I was on before. But inside of me, I don't feel like I was aligned with that reality. And yeah, it's just painful that, like, because there's a friction that just never seems to fade away. Almost like you are being pulled apart in two different directions, and it's just kind of painful, honestly. But yeah, like, even if I just decide that I don't even want all that grandeur in my life, and I just want to seize the day, I guess. That sort of a thing where I'm just exercising and having a clean diet, just having good sleep habits, not wasting my energy and such. Even that I can't do for some reason. Like, even if I just, hell, I cannot even have a good social circle, because almost like feel excluded, because I feel like I'm chosen for this destined life, and nobody around seem to resonate with that one path, one ideal situation, destination. And for that reason, I almost like don't even form social groups as much as I should. Like, on the surface, I'll be like, I'll just hang out with people, but deep inside, I'm just killing a part of myself by just sitting there and nodding and smiling. It just drains the energy out of me. Like, over the last couple years, at least, I've definitely just made a habit to not do that. I'm just like, man, fuck it. I didn't belong in this group, and I'm just not going to pretend like I'm having a really good time. So it's an ongoing thing. But yeah, it's never as, like, we are never as we hope we were. That sort of a thing. So it's an ongoing effort, I would say. And yeah, I still want to just keep doing it, just keep tuning into myself, into my real self, and not some fake identity that I've built over the years. And the saddest part of it all is that in this process, you almost start believing that you are this other person. And sort of like, it's just so easy to get lost, like trying to rip that layer apart, rip that mask apart off of you, almost feels like a part of you, like you're killing a part of yourself. It's like death. um, but anyway, like, killing this egoic part of identity, I think it's really important, because that is the only way to reduce friction long term. And once you are in a low friction state, I feel like once you have enough stability in your life, only then you can start acting like yourself more. And the more you start acting like yourself, the more I feel like life aligns you in a way that you can you can be positioned properly to go to that one life out of the many infinite possibilities, where you will be thriving the most, flourishing the most. And That is sort of my goal right now. That is what I find myself doing all the time. And even though it hurts in the present moment, that I just can't seem to pick up pace as I'd like to. It's almost like calibration. It takes time. Like, you do many things, your inner self rejects most of it, but then you find that one thing where, oh, it's not that bad. So you just keep doing that again and again, and over time, it's almost like when you follow that one path, you find more things that fall in place, just like fall in place. And yeah, that is what it seems like at this point. Like, I feel like, even though right now life is not as ideal as it should be, even though excuse me, eventually I feel like it will be. And right now, if you particularly you find yourself in a similar space, maybe just be optimistic. It's like being an optimistic Sisyphus. All of it is just futile end of the day, but at least you try. At least you try to make the most out of it. At least you try to make the best play out of the cards that you've been handed down. And it's just that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. I'm probably going to be recording a few more today, so subscribe to the channel, get more of those, and that's what's up for this one. Yeah, see you in the next one.